Hey, good morning. We've got options for organizing your stash, your gear, your knitting and crochet things. Hi, I'm Cadence Kidwell, proprietress at Fuzzy Goat in Thomasville, Georgia, and you can see all that I'm talking about today at fuzzygoatyarns.com. So first, I want to tell you, these things were back ordered and we just got them in, so I'm really excited about them. The Addy Click Interchangeables. We actually only got 3 of the standard size, the 5-inch tips, but we got 10 of the shorter ones, the 4-inch tips. These are the rocket squared needles that I just love. And if you are thinking, oh, I'm a newer knitter, I don't deserve this, believe me, people who wish they'd gotten them, they wish they'd gotten them earlier before they bought a lot of other needles. Now, what's really good about the 4-inch ones is they are good for sleeves and hats that you really aren't able to do as well with the 5-inch ones. But look at these tips. Isn't this beautiful? And they're the square ones that are ergonomic, and so you don't, and they've got this ridge on here, so you don't really grip your needles quite as tightly. It's not something that you would actually notice yourself, except over time you don't feel as just worn out in your hands. And so it really does a nice job too with the silver tip and the stainless steel there, that it just moves really well. So we have the Addy ones, the squares, and we've got just a few of the 5-inch tips and many more of the 4-inch tips. And these go from sizes 4 to 11, and you can make 24, 32, and 40-inch cables with them. So they're just really great. And with the 4-inch ones, you can do also 4 through 11, but you can make a 16-inch there with that. So, and it also has a little eyelet in there that you can, really handy when you want to do lifelines. You can put that through that little hole in the needle and knit across, and then there is your automatic lifeline. You don't have to try to weave it in. But maybe metal is not your thing. We also have these beautiful likey ones, and we have these in both the 4 and the 5-inch ones. Aren't they lovely? Oops. These are really nice. I will rescue those afterwards. And so I just brought the shorter ones over, but we have the longer ones over there too. And so they go up to size, oh my, I didn't bring my glasses over here. Size 9 for these. And the short ones again are going to be really great for hats and things like that. And they come with the cables that you need. And this handy, everything's going overboard. And this really nice case here. And then if you have your standard ones and you want to organize them, we also got this in. We got several of these red sheepy ones. And this is a needle organizer that I use for putting all my circular needles in. I love that it's got the marks already on there. And a little zipper for some notions. And all of that's really handy. And then I like that it does that, so that when you fold it up and it's got this elastic thing, they don't come flying out on the ends. Okay, but you're thinking, I crochet. What am I going to do? We've got some beautiful crochet ones. Yes, you're right, Eileen, those square ones do look like jewelry. We got some beautiful crochet hooks too in that likey style. So they're super smooth. Look at this set. This would make a really nice gift for yourself, or if you want to tell somebody that that's something that you would like. So those are our interchangeable needle or our hook sets, or a way to organize. I will talk about what I'm wearing shortly. We also got these in that are really pretty. They are called wood and metal dream boxes. We have 3 different styles: yarn, geofloral, and foliage. The color underneath each one is random. So we got a random set, and so, but you can choose which design you want, but the colors are going to be random. And just look how pretty they are to put your stitch markers in. You could put all sorts of things in there. You could put, you could put your vitamins for the day. You could put change in there, but most of us are just going to put our stitch markers in here. You guys would probably be creative and think of some other things to put in there as well. But I just love these. You should see them all in a display together. They're really pretty. So I'm going to show you one more time. I just love little containery things. But I also love bags, and I got some of those to show you too. Let me pick up what fell down over here. All righty. Della Q restock. So speaking of bags, we got a big restock of our Maker's Canvas, and I've got a pile right here, and I'm just going to go one through from the top to the bottom. This one here is the saddle bag. So this bag is not being made anymore. So we bought up as many as we could, which wasn't very many. And we have it in our text. So sign up for our text. You can do that on our website and sign up for those, and you can get those in advance because we did sell many of these yesterday. Okay, so this is super fun. So yes, it has a buckle, and you can adjust that, but here's where it holds your pattern. And then lots of zippers and containers. We got a text yesterday back. Could I use this as a purse? You absolutely could. There's a pocket here. There's a zippered pocket here. That's probably the best place to put your yarn, because then there's a way for you to thread your yarn through it there. Then you can have another section that you just use for your purse with little pockety things for credit cards or phones. Then another zipper thing here on the back, and you can adjust this so that you could wear it as a crossbody, and another one there. So that's really pretty. I just think this is great. I don't know why they're discontinuing it, but they have so many different styles that they're not going to make this one anymore. And you can also see that, even when we get it, it's already got some marks on it from the leather and the wax canvas, and that just adds to the patina. Sometimes people get them and they're a little surprised by that, but I want you to see, like, they even come like that right out of the box. So this is the saddle bag, and we've got 3 colors of that. This happens to be the blue or the navy. All right, this one is my favorite because it's just so darn cute. This is the mini messenger bag, and we got that in a few different colors. Mr. Fuzzy Goat actually uses this as his tour bag. He does tours around Thomasville, and I hadn't carried this at first until I saw somebody come in with it, and I couldn't believe how much they had stuffed in it. They had a whole big 3 skein project in it, and then they had like their wallet in this section, and it opens up over here, and there's all sorts of room in there, and then it also opens up this way, and so there's room over here. This is where I'd put my project again, because you've got your yarn guide there. Just lots of really great hidden pockets. And then what I also like about it is you can decide which side you want this to be on. So maybe you like to carry it, you know, on your back like this, you know, or you could hook it over on the other side and it could go on the other side of you, or you could just kind of sling it over your shoulder. So this is the mini messenger, and it holds a lot more than you think it would. And you can see by me holding it how big it actually is, even though it's called a mini. And the reason it's called a mini is because there's the backpack, right? So here's the 2 next to each other here. And the backpack is what Melissa carries. She took this with us when we went on our market trip. And, you know, Melissa, she's always knitting sweaters. So this holds her whole sweater in here and all that stuff. Great. And Melinda said she used the mini messenger on her trip to Europe this summer. And Robin says it's her daily purse. So the mini messenger is really cool. So here is the backpack. And so lots of room in here and that side. And then there's also room for water bottles, 1 on each side. So Melissa had her water bottle on that side, another one on this side. There's another little hidden pocket here in the back. And then you can also grab it by these handles. And these are real leather handles. You can grab it by the handles, or of course, wear it as a backpack. So the backpack, then the tote. This is a really handsome, you could absolutely use this as a purse. What actually is great about all these, nobody would ever think they're knitting bags. And I've just got my shawl all cattywampus today. I'll fix that later. This is the tote bag. And so this is in black. Let me say that. This is black. This is burgundy. And all of these we have in several different colors. This one was the mustard. And I showed you the blue. So this is the black. The black tote has a pocket here and a pocket here. It also has these feet so that you can sit it down and it doesn't go quite flat on the ground. In fact, the backpack and this one both have, right? Did I say that right? Yes, the backpack have these feet also, because they'll stand up on their own. The others don't really stand up, so they don't have those kind of feet. But the next one I'll show you does. And so it's got this zipper on the front also. And then on the inside, lots and lots of room in there. Again, leather handles. I love the way you can just grab it here, but it's also got a great strap so you can throw it over your shoulder and you can unhook that strap if you want. So that's really nifty. And that's the tote. And the last one I have to show you is the roll top. And this one is in the shade Petal. I really kind of like this sweet light pink with the rusticness of the leather. I just like that combination. I think that's really cool. This one's nifty also because it also has the feet. It has a handle so you can grab it, but you can also, it's like a messenger bag. You can wear it diagonally on you and adjust this. It's got a zipper on the back. And then this, I also like the way I don't have to unbuckle this. It's got a buckle, but I don't have to unbuckle it. It just magnetizes. I can just lift it, but if I need more room, I can adjust it with the buckle. In fact, some people don't roll it over and buckle because they're using every bit of it and they just keep it like that. So you can keep it like that and not even roll it over and use it kind of more like a bucket bag. But it's also got those great things. It's got a little sleeve inside for you to put your water bottle. I don't know that if you can see that very well. Oops, wrong side. That's why you can't see it. It's they got a sleeve right there for you to put your water bottle in it. But there's also places for you to put pins and needles and all sorts of things. So Delicue had, we kind of cleaned them out when we did the pop-up. They were really impressed by our orders, and so I had to wait my turn to get a restock, and so we just got all those restocked in and brought in. And maybe I'll stop and undo this and tell you what I'm wearing. I was going to tell you at the end, but it kind of needs to be talked about now, doesn't it? So this is Fino, and Elaine knit this sample. This is Joji Locatelli's Lonely Skein, and Jennifer put the fringe on for us. It just took one skein, 400 yards, and look how far it goes. I know you guys are always looking for one skein projects, and that's going to be a great one. Let me show you the different colors that the Fino comes in, and it's a light fingering with merino and silk in it, and it has a lot of yardage, so you could keep going or make bigger fringe if you wanted to in this pattern because it has 490 yards. So we have this color here, Diving Bell, and then this one is Chemise. Again, that just really, I love this pink. It's a kind of a rustic pink without being super sweet. This one is called Brocade. The one that this shawl is made out of is Malachite. And then we have, I love this yellow. I almost had the sample made out of this one here, Topsy Turvy, but we have a lot of yellow samples. So we have some green ones too. They all have to go with the colors in the store. And then this is Silver Tea Set, if you want a classic gray. So I love a yarn with some silk in it. This has a good bit of it in it. It has 30% silk, and it just knit up really nicely. And I gotta love a little bit of fringe. So we're very grateful that Elaine knit that for us. Okay, the ultimate in organizing is this Keep Organizer. I'm gonna put this up. We got two different styles, and I had Melissa outfit it for me yesterday afternoon. So when I came in this morning, when I left, she had like 3 or 4 things in it. And so this morning it was like, oh, this is awesome. So you can hang it on your wall and in your craft space, and you can just, there are pockets, there are places that you can unsnap these and rearrange these. Oh, I'm not gonna be able to do it from down here. Oh. Anyway, yes, you can unsnap them and then hang things up on it like your light. You could stuff your needles in it. You could just really organize your things and feel like you can see them without them just being all over in your space. And so this particular one that we have here is actually, it comes together, but they're separately. So you could hang this part next to it if you wanted, and it comes with what my parents always called mollies. It's the little, or dollies, now I can't remember. I've never heard anybody else talk about them, but it's the thing that goes into the drywall that makes it super secure. So it comes with all the hardware that you really need to hang this up, expecting that you may just really load it up. So you can hang this one separately next to it, or you can, like we did, we strung them together. Or you could put this one on top and that one underneath, because these holes are like that. Or you could get this one and the other one and make a whole long wall, depending on how much wall space you have for that. So I was really excited to get these. They're handmade in the US. They're really sturdy canvas, and they got these nice grommets on it, and it would really be a great way to organize yourself for the fall. And then the last things I wanted to tell you about we got some great crochet books. Oh, and also with Fino, Jennifer's working on a crochet sample in Fino also. So while we wait for those, I want to show you some of our new crochet books. We got this one here, My Pretty Brown Doll. Look how sweet those dolls are. Look at this one here on the back. So crochet patterns to make dolls and outfits. Look at all those outfits. Little shoes, little school dresses. Oh my gosh. Okay, so we've got that. Then we have, say you want to make outfits for yourself. We have modern crochet sweaters, and it has all these different ones here across there and more in there. I have 20 designs, 20 sweaters in there. Look at this one. Yeah, that's my color. This one, this one is really fun. This is modern crochet for granny squares. Look at, and they really do mean modern. So yes, we have some ones that look traditional, but then there's ones like this one on the back. Look how cool that is. There's some three-dimensional ones in there. Look at that sweet one there that's three-dimensional. They have both charts and written directions. So there's the chart. As like with knitting charts, crochet charts look just like. So they're a great thing to kind of learn how to do. Classic Christmas crochet. Lots of ornaments in there, stockings, Christmas bells, hearts. Look at these cute little heart ornaments in there. So we've really got some nice crochet books. And the last one I want to show you is 40 colorful crochet afghans. And so that's a great way. Oh, look at this one. Look how fun that is with all those different colors in there. This one here. So lots of those. So we've got these books as well. Very modern and geometric there. So that's what we got going on. We're just kind of organizing. I'm going to go and put up the bags and the links to all the different things. Helen's asking if the shawl is beginner friendly. I wouldn't say it's super simple, but if she has already followed a pattern, I really believe that she could do that. There are some yarn overs, knit two togethers in there, but if you take a look and it seems a little more than you, if you want one that doesn't have any of that in there, then I would suggest the Storm shawl. And we probably have some others that we could suggest as well. Mollies, Marcia said that those things were called mollies, those little things that you put in the wall so that it holds the drywall up. Thank you for that. You know, you have those weird words that get stuck in your head that your parents used, and then you realize you haven't heard that word in 40 years and nobody ever uses it, but it's still stuck in your head. Well, thank you guys for watching. I can't wait to see how you guys organize your space, and I'm gonna go put the links up for you guys. Thank you.